It is time. It is time. Alright. It's time to do some constructed action. Let's put black up. Standard. This is going to be discard heaven. Okay, so what was the name of that card? Which was Soul something, maybe. What's the name of it? What's the name of it? Cost 4. Not collected. Kaldheim, 4 cost. Skull Raid. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's get rid of these filters. This is the card that is tickling me. Target opponent discards 2 cards. If fewer than 2 cards were discarded this way, you draw cards equal to the difference. Oh! Elderfang. Oh, let's look up Elderfang. Elderfang Disciple. Here it is. When Elderfang Disciple enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. There it is. Bang. Okay. Then there's Tergrid. Tergrid. God of Fright. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, you may put that card from a battlefield from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. And the flip one is an artifact that you just play, and then they lose 3 life unless they sack a non-land permanent or discard a card. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, loses 3 life unless they sack a non-land permanent or discard a card. That's, like, very sick. Isn't that sick? I think it's very sick. Playing that for 4. I probably don't want that many of them. And the thing is that, there's some good ones, like Tymaret Calls the Dead, in order to put things into our bin. Here's there were some other Rakdos cards in here. There was a Kaldheim enchantment. There was a Saga that helped do some discarding too. Was it this one? You may sack a creature. Okay. Each player discards a card. Okay. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wasn't there another discarding saga? Maybe I'm just crazy. I think maybe I'm crazy. This doesn't seem like that important to us. But the thing is that I want you to keep in mind something else. Huh? I want you to keep in mind something else. Turn these off. We can have Kroxa. Da-da-da-da. We can have the new Giant, which is the Quakebringer. Beginning of your upkeep, deals 2 damage to each opponent. It only triggers if Quakebringer is on the battlefield or if Quakebringer is in your graveyard and you control a Giant. So if we have these going into our graveyard, and then we play a Kroxa, which is a Giant, okay, we can start pinging him for crazy amounts of damage. We have some problems. Everything in here costs 4, right? This is foretold at 4. This is a 2. This is a 2. This is nice. But this will eventually be cast at 4. This will eventually be cast at 4. You know what I mean? This sort of thing. And so we need to think about 2 things. One, how do we fill up the bin with more things other than Tymaret Calls the Dead? I think a Mire Triton is in here, right? Mire Triton seems like a good one as any. Mm-hmm. And I think that 24 land is probably going to be correct. Is there anything that will fill the deck? Or excuse me, fill the graveyard? Is there anything that will fill the graveyard? Again, fill the graveyard, fill the graveyard, fill the graveyard. Oh, that's right. The Grumble says, you want to try out that new discard land? You got it. Egon. Oh, my God. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. Yeah. 3 of these seems like the business, doesn't it? Kind of defeats Kroxa? Why? Beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. Then I can exile a creature and draw a card. That's amazing. Waste not. I think that's only it's only historic. Egon Tergrid feels good. So I have some questions. What are some of the really good new Kaldheim cards that we might be missing out on? Doesn't seem good. No. Any just... are there some insane cards I'm missing out on? I mean, I'm kind of thinking that the other thing that I want is probably just a Bonecrusher Giant. Elder Fang Disciple. Oh, I already have 4 of them right there. Yeah, what is that? What is that? Saga again? The Rakdos one? Sack a creature when you do. Deals 3 damage on your target. Is there any good 2? Oh, of course. Of course. I'm a dum-dum. Agonizing Remorse. Agonizing Remorse. There we go. There we go. Agonizing Remorse. Welcome to the party. Well, I don't want too many discard effects. Seems like certainly weaker than Agonizing Remorse. It's good. Good chump blocker. I think I might only want 2 of these. Bonecrusher. So we're a little bit all in on just blowing out our opponent and choking out all of their stuff. We're certainly a little low on removal. Is Liliana worth it? Yeah, Liliana might actually be the thing. Egon is the one that I feel like is a little bit worse. So, I mean, I genuinely feel like we probably want to have a bunch of Bonecrushies. I'm actually going to ditch the Agonizing Remorse because it's probably good, but I want to do some... I want to really do some stuff first. Liliana does seem pretty cool. This lets me mill a card at the beginning of each one. Yeah. Lily seems pretty good, you know? She's pretty good. This lets us put the Quakebringers into our deck. Maybe I actually just want 3 Lilies. This is a variant of a deck that I had a lot of success running that I really, really enjoy. You know, why not run the new Saga? Who am I kidding, man? Carders, Vicious Return. Dude, let's run some Carders, man. Do this. Let's do some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go to the lands. All right, cool. There was also the land, the Rakdos one. Where's our new Kaldheim landies, huh? They're all covered in snow. Alright, where's the... Sacrifice deals 3 damage. A player discards a card. Yeah, alright. Probably don't want a lot of these. I feel right on the edge of feeling like that's maybe just a terrible idea. Do we have the pathway for Rakdos? Is there a Rakdos pathway lurking around here? Let me just type in Pathway. Pathway. There it is. Seer Step and Blightstep. Okay. What do we also want? We want Fabled Passages. Fabled Passages, which is good. It's not in... What? I see what I did wrong. Okay. Fabled Passage. I actually don't think I can get that much more of them. I don't even think I want this, huh? Because we already have actually quite a bit of card draw through this. Hagra Mauling. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, Hagra Mauling. Okay. I'm real worried. I'm real worried. Agonizing Awakening, maybe? Agonizing I'm a little more comfortable running some of. Different converted mana cost X or less. So we could get, like, Kroxa and a Bonecrusher, and like, that's it. Or if we were really high up there. Yeah, why not? Let's run 2 of this thing, man. I think I die to aggro too much if I run that much more of these. I'm not going to run that many Hagra Maulings. I'm actually not that concerned about aggro. We actually have some pretty good methods for dealing with this. Remember, we have a Death Toucher, we have a Bonecrusher, we have the ability to block for a turn, because you play Egon, then the turn ends, it's their turn, they try to attack into a 6/6 Death Toucher. Egon is actually a pretty good frontliner. Do I actually want a lot of Shatterskull Smashings? I'm going to put in a pair because I'm not sure. I just want a lot of untapped sources. So, I'm tired of deck building. Get me out of here. Bam. Swamps. Why not? Single tree. Where's my mountains? Ooh, yeah. Too many black sources, huh? I feel low on red, because we have 4 and 4, and 4 is 12, and then 4 is 16, and 2 is an 18. And I have 4 and 2 and 4, which is 10, is 12. I need to get rid of stuff. Oh, right, this way, this is modal. That's 16. That's where my calculation was wrong. This is probably fine. Probably better that way, huh? There's also the Temple of Malice, which is probably another one that's okay to get. There's actually so much optionality with the land. You know what I mean? I have a lot of choices. I don't think I like Hagra Mauling. Seems probably pretty important to at least have one of, you know what I mean? Alright, I don't care. Ah, fuck. Okay. Alright. What the hell is this deck? Huh? What is this deck? What is this deck? Let me give a brief intro to this, and then let me begin by saying, ignore the land, because I'm not sure about the land, but here's the gist of the deck that we've just built. So the idea is, Kroxa has always been a really good card, right? I built some Rakdos decks that felt really nice, centered around Kroxa. And And the way that this deck worked back then is you would use Tymaret Calls the Dead to fill up your graveyard. You use Mire Triton to fill up your graveyard. These would be the graveyard fillers in order to get Kroxa out. And then because you have a bunch of stuff in the graveyard, you could use powerful cards like Liliana, Waker of the Dead. And frankly, just Kroxa in order to win the game and really close things out. It was incredibly potent, but it struggled a little bit with consistency. And it feels like there's some really nice tools to explore that could help out this Kroxa deck. So we're starting off with that using, first of all, Egon. I actually think is just an unbelievably legit card. You play it, the aggro deck cannot attack you for a turn because there's a 6/6 in there. Then you sack and redraw, again, to fill the graveyard a little bit more. Or you can play the Throne of Death on turn 1 and just start forcibly milling to hit your Kroxas. Also, this card's Skull Raid, to just force the opponent to discard 2, and then if we draw it late, we can redraw. I'm sort of questioning how good this card is, but I'm really into it. I really like it. But the other sort of juicy tool that we have added to the mix is the Quakebringer. If it's in the graveyard, it can ping for 2 every single time there's a giant out. We have a Quakebringer, that's a giant. We have a Bonecrusher, that's a giant. We have Kroxa, believe it or not, that's a giant. So, I also have this Tergrid, God of Frights, to, again, if you look at the artifact side, target player loses 3 life unless they sack a non-land, permanent, or discard. So this is sort of like a weird discard burn attempt. Skull Raid, we're not 100% sold on. Carder's Vicious Return can let me sack something and deal damage to the enemy. Then each player discards a card. Very good way to sort of fill up my bin with a Quakebringer or fill up my bin with a Kroxa. Then return target creature card from your graveyard, and it gains haste till your next turn. Again, another very nice way to maybe make something blow up. I'm trying to run an Elderfang Disciple and this Skull Raid. These are the ones that I'm a little bit less sure on. We also are not entirely sure about our mana base. But we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. Discarding the Quakebringer feels so good. Ooh, yeah, Sunatin. Oh, yeah. I think we've built a pretty one. Hold on, let me come to here and click on this. Move this, click this. Bam. Here we go. Alright, that seems fine. I think the danger of this deck is I'm scared of all these enter tap lands. Calamity Bearer would be sick in this. What's the Calamity Bearer do? What's the Calamity Bear? I'm looking it up. I'm looking up Calamity Bear. Calamity Bear. Alright. What is this? Oh, okay. Angels you control get double strike till end of turn? Okay. Calamity Bear-er. I typed in Calamity Bear in Google. Null Priest of Oblivion. Okay, so this is another black source. I think the correct thing to do is to play this, and then we need another red source to be able to play Kroxa. Temple Calls the Dead also needs me to exile creatures or enchantments. Let's look at Calamity Bear. Oh, if a giant source you control deal damage, deal double that? Oh, yeah, no, I don't think that fits in this deck at all. Here we go, Tergrid. Okay. Alright, so my opponent's going to be gaining life. I think the pickle that I am in is that I really kind of want / need to be getting the red source. I think that this is maybe the biggest issue with the deck right now is I don't have a Temple of Malice, and I think I need that. I think I'm going to need this. We also might just plainly need a few more. You know, I should just put in Agonizing Remorses. I should just really run those. I think that's just straight up what I need to do. It's just an easy way to address the issues that we're having. Menace? Oh yeah, great. Let's get that one out. This is a Foretold card. Okay. Yeah, see, I am... Alright, so we got Ermagerd, Tergrid. This is going to be able to start making a bunch of angels soon. 7 in here? Okay. So I think that I was a turn late. I think I really need the Temples of Malice. Heals, heals, and then can't tap this because it's sorcery speed, but now can tap this to make an angel. Bam, for 1 billion. So I think that this is the pickle that I put myself in, where I was a turn late. I think this is just going to ruin me. Hey, welcome back. So let's see, it's going to be 6 and 6 and 5. So I think that's death. I think that's death right now because this is 10 and 15. Okay. So okay. Learning some stuff right away. What we're going to do is we're going to... Like, you know, there's something that I just sort of felt right at the deck construction screen where I was kind of like, And I think it's this card. This card is just kind of fun because I was like, I want to make my opponents discard everything. Get out, get out, get out, get out. I think what I need to do is put in the Agonizing Remorse. I think it's plausible that 3 is the right number instead of 4. But this kind of just makes things a little bit more even here. Immersturm Skullcairn feels very iffy to me. I think I actually have enough other discard effects that this doesn't seem very good. I'm going to put in Temple of Malice. I think just being able to have... What? What? Not collected? Thank God. I think not having... I just need more dual sources. Let's see. I had the Hagra Mauling, Agadim's Awakenings. Okay. So let's see here. We have... These are all duals, and then I have... These are all duals, and then I have 4 swamps. And 4 of each. So now I need 1 more red source. I think is right. 1 more red source. Like this, right? Because I have 3 extra reds. Or excuse me, 3 extra black sources. 2 extra red sources, so I need an extra mountain. Yeah, so this just immediately consistency-ifies the mana base. And when I had done this before... Wait, I miscounted. But there we go. When I made this sort of Kroxa grinder deck before, should be 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, yeah. When I made this before, being able to have double black, double red on turn 4 is disproportionately essential. Agadim's is I'm not a big fan of in this deck because I need 6 just to bring back 2 things. Alright. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. So I'm not going to play Kroxa first. Can you imagine? Oh, let's foretell this. Okay. Can you imagine the big discard your whole hand turn coming up? Can you just imagine this for a moment? Just wait. Just hold on. Hold on. Indatha Triumph. It's Abzan. It's perfect. Okay. That's fine. That's all fine. Alright, so now next turn we have the ability to make our opponent discard 4. Ooh, ow. How dare you. Okay. I played the wrong one, didn't I? Whoops. That's fine. I thought I played the Bright Climb. I'm gonna do this. Let's pick off 3 in this turn, huh? Alright, that's nice. Get these ones out. Huh? Mr. Bronson, is there a way to view exiled foretold cards in Cardboard Live? It could be that the answer is not yet, but it should be eventually. They're generally really on top of their shit. Alright. Now this is great. Human Token VIP 1259 has to spend some real time thinking. So let's just make him discard 2, huh? Make him discard 2. Snuggly Sadist, what a pleasure to see you for 4 years in a row. Snuggly Sadist, happy 48th anniversary. Thank you warmly. Wow. Pulakranos, okay, you know, what can you do? Sometimes the player plays a Pulakranos and just, you know, does stuff. Daniel Willardson says, hey Sean, I'm not sure what the solution is, but currently your webcam blocks the exiled foretold cards. That's true. Just remember this. See, there's not enough screen real estate. You know, it's kind of funny because, like, corners, sides tend to be the place in terms of UI design that you would put stuff. Ascent of the Worthy. Oh, shit. Look at this. Return to a creature card from your grave to the battlefield with a flying counter. That creature is an angel warrior. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Well, that sucks. Alright, whatever, I'm shooting this. Bam, there he goes. Pow. Here comes this one. Boom, there it is. I mean, maybe the Double Skull Raid was the play, but the thing is that Ascent of the Worthy is now going to make that thing get all huge. Binding of the Old Gods. Destroy target non-land permanent opponent controls? Okay. So I do this first. Show me what you got. Oh, jeez. Opponent graveyard. Would I rather be up against? Should probably Kenrith. Maybe actually not Kenrith, because Kenrith can just start bringing things back, right? So we want to get rid of Kenrith, huh? Kenrith seems like the one to get right. Let's go ahead and Skull Raid this guy. There you go. This card sucks. We need to cut this one. In favor of just direct removal. We just need to get rid of it. That's I mean, Liliana's just strictly better. Flying Polakranos, I mean, that sucks. I'm not gonna lie, but Flying Kenrith I think is gonna be worse. So the Carter's Vicious Returns we can cut. That seems like a good cut. Probably for just removal. Kenrith Angel, can't happen, can't happen. Got exiled. There's a Foretell card that is targeted removal. Oh, that's right. That does seem good. The Agonizing Remorse is good. Moving Carter for Elspeth's Nightmare. Ooh, that's dirty. I like that shit. Elspeth's Nightmare exiles her whole graveyard, right? I actually think graveyard stuff is gonna... Ooh, graveyard stuff's gonna be... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, what is this doing here? Why are we... What? Why did Pelakrenos not come back at all? Oh, that's some good bone crushing. Creatures gain... Why did Pelakrenos not come back? I don't understand. I don't understand. The angelification happens on the creature target in Chapter 1? What? What? The saga can only bring back creatures targeted with the first few chapters? Wait, what? I don't understand. I don't think that's true. I mean, that sounds bizarre. I think that's literally strictly wrong. So here's my question. My opponent had a Chapter 3 return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a flying counter on it. My opponent should have returned Pelakrenos. Right? Right? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't think anyone can know. Alright, here we go. This, and this, and this, and this, and this.
Well, that was a waste.
Iceman says, but he couldn't target Pelakrenos with the saga. What do you mean? Yeah, Skia Symphony says they could have held on to Pelakrenos from the grave to maybe escape it for 12 counters instead of 6, maybe? I mean, I suppose. I suppose that is a true statement. Oh, look, the Tymaret calls the dead. Okay, we're gonna explore a little bit of Elspeth's nightmares. Probably want some of that big ass creature greed, man. Let me tell you. Ooh, this card is just not feeling good at all. Is Pelakrenos a 0/0? No, because it enters the battlefield with 6+1/+1 counters on it, and 12 if it was escaped. So. I mean, it needs 6 mana and a lot of cards to escape. Legion Angel. Okay, I have some ideas. I have some of them ideas. Alright. No. Yeah, I want some of my better stuffs. Sacrifice this to zap this. And then I'm going to attack like this. Discard something. Yeah, this one seems really weird. There's also that sweeper that's name a card type, deal damage to everything that isn't that card type. That could be pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I'll happily kill the angel. It was better than I could have hoped for. This is great. Great. Perfect. Yeah, that seems good. Cast this, get rid of this guy. Ooh, Kroxa is so good. Bye. My opponent draws a land. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Is there any land destruction in this set? Asking for a friend? Oh, indeed there was. That's not actually a threat, really.
Should be a nice break from Ravnica. Ghosting feels weird, right?
And this is when this creature dies, put an exile trinket to its owner's hand, create a 1/1. Okay. Seems like the one, because then I can do this. Hit the face. Never stop activating Kroxa. I wish that this guy did damage on a different phase, but it would probably be unfair. So now we're going to lose this one. But that's okay, because we're going to get a Quakebringer with haste. Which is maybe an interesting aspect to Carter's Vicious Return. Maybe. Oh, and Judderell says, has anyone seen Merchant's Turn 2 Ugin video? What? What is Merchant's Turn 2 Ugin video? How does that work? Ooh, that sounds real janky. I'm sad inside. I'm sad inside. Because I'm sad inside. You gotta kill Kroxa, right? I don't even think that's a choice. I mean, you gotta do it. When I say go, you go, God. Alright, Timaret's calling the dead, you know? Or use, oh, he uses the Tybalt counter thing, so we Stone Coil? Yeah, I see, I see. Quakebringer. I mean, it sure looks like we lose, right? I think I have to do this. You know, it's kind of funny, because, like, my opponent's taking some time and thinking real hard and carefully playing this out, and I'm just, like, trying to quickly iterate as fast as I can. Yeah, this is fine. This is it. This is totally acceptable. It goes back to the hand, yep. Da, 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 da. Alright. It's a spirit. Man, this guy is pretty awesome. This is like exactly what Abzan-style decks have been needing. You know, some sort of really... Oh, shit. Alright, remember those Hagra Maulings I said I wasn't in the mood for? Ugin's still really good at dealing with this board, huh? You know what? You got me. Okay. Some changes to be made. Some changes to be made. I have ideas. I have them. Okay. You know, humorously enough, this Foretell card, I actually don't think is that great. Let me actually look at what the other Foretell one is. Show me the not-owned ones, please. There it is. So here's the thing. I don't think this is particularly good. This needs to be replaced, so I'm going to slide it over here. What do we think about this one? Well, I mean, if we're heavy on the discards. put all these over here. Alright, Elspeth's Nightmare. This one's pretty good. Exile target opponent's graveyard. That's quite good. Non-creature, non-land. I mean, I think that, like, a pair seems okay. Right? A pair seems okay. Coming down the curve already, which is good. Which is nice. If we consider Valky, let's take a look at Valky. Valky, God of Lies. That doesn't seem like it's helping me very much. You know, I gotta be honest, I don't think I'm feeling Skull Raid. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy to you? I don't think I'm feeling this card very much at all. Because, like, this feels like it'll be better card draw than this is. We're already doing a pretty good amount of discarding. I think I'm going to trim 2, right? I'm going to trim 2. Maybe try some lilies in here. I really like Liliana a lot, especially in this deck. Seems nice. Actually, what is the modal dual face land? Modal dual. What's the name of the thing that is like ghost stuff? Bring back ghostiness from the dead or something like this. Oh, I don't remember the name of it. It's like it's a land. It's a land spell. Malakir. Malakir Rebirth. That's kind of an interesting one. It's kind of an interesting one. I think we're just gonna put another Hagra Mauling. You know what I mean? So this is creature removal. This, you know, we don't really have a way to hit planeswalkers. Is one of the big pickles here, huh? Dude, you know, I just want another swamp. I'm just not gonna mess around. We don't want a lot of Bloodchief's Thirsts. Card is very nice. We don't want a lot of this. I mean, the intuitive thing is to cut both the Skull Raids and put in Bloodchief's Thirst. I mean, that's the intuitive play. So, you know, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna be a smart person. This is fine. We don't need a lot. We just need a little bit. Isn't Agonizing Remorse a non-bow with Tergrid? How would that be the case? Oh, discard. I mean, Agonizing Remorse is not here because it combos with Tergrid. It's here because it's like one of the best cards in black decks. And I mean, it doesn't ruin really anything. The Murderous Rider is another potential candidate. We're going to start with Bloodchief's Thirst because it's just a strong, efficient card. Oh, it's double Hagra Mauling. I think I need to do this first anyways. Yeah, no, I think I hang on to Lily. Bloodchief's Thirst, I think, is, like, amazing as 2 of, period. 2 of Bloodchief's Thirst is A+. So we're going to Agonizing Remorse first, just see what we're up against. I think this is probably, like, Snow Ramp. Is that what this is? Okay. Well, let's get rid of the cute one. We're not going to allow that. Not for 1 second are we going to allow that. Not for 1 second. Ow! My god, I can't believe you've done this. Alright, here it comes. Hey, howdy. Alright, well. It's the first thing I'm going to play. Nope. Alright. Bam. Whack, whack. Now this is 4 damage target creature planeswalker, and then we get colorless mana for each snow spent this way. So you could technically Tundra Fumarole, zap this. Oh, interesting. Okay. Is this like an aggro red Faceless Haven deck or some such thing? Alright. Oh, man. What is this big red snow? I think it is, Zale. I think it is gigantic snow. Alright, if you want to know why I love Liliana, this is why. This is why. She can protect herself. She comes out, she protects herself. I'm going to start filling up the grave with shit. Why is everyone in token this time around? I think that they were having a tricky pickle of a weekend. Alright, great.
I was bored anyway.
Ooh, oh yes. Oh, this is it. This is the it stuff. Get rid of that one. Send this one in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll play a little Bright Climb. The red one now. Oh yeah. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, Liliana ult. I think Liliana ult's actually pretty amazing. Really? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna smack me? Okay. Alright, if that's what you need. Ow. Do 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 do. Oh, really, really cool. Da 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 da. Ah, and it controls no basic lands. These are basics. Okay. I think getting the land is important. Seems great. Why Sangrin? Why Sangrin SC says. Just want to say it's been really nice having you help me get through COVID and life. Hope this year's better for us all, Sean. Man, my fingers are as crossed as little fingers can be. Definitely want to get rid of this, because this is easily targetable with a Hagra Mauling. It's plausible this gets crushed bonely. Alright. Oh, okay, I see. Well, I see. Well, now I wish I hadn't played that Hagra Mauling. It's one of the pickles with regards to Bloodchief's Thirst, as it is sorcery speed. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's 3 and 3 snowlands. You can swing in with both your Faceless Havens. Okay. Very good. And it's out of there. Great. Hagra Mauling. A big success story. Absolutely mauled. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now we're just going to smash the dome for a billion this turn. Seems nice. Alright, so Villain basically dies. I can think of no card that Villain could draw that would let Villain win. I can think of no card that would let Villain win. Alright. What? Okay. Cycling? Okay. Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah. Alright, Kroxa does it again. Okay, so, you know, I don't think we can conclude very much. We can conclude that this is what I set out to do. Stop being so wobbly, you damn camera. Oh my god, my microphone's in the shot. Oh my god, my lack of professionalism is so challenging. Alright. Yada-da-da. There I go. There I go. All right. We have done it. Great. Great. Yeah. Awesome. Yes. Perfect. The Hagra Mauling does it. Oh my god, it's Yorion Sky Nomad. Uh-oh, we're up against some sort of monster who has a deck using Yorion. Ugh. Absolutely no. Alright, now what do we want to do here? I think we want to Agonizing Remorse first. We want to Agonizing Remorse first. We just want to see what we're up against. Alright, because there's got to be a bunch of, like, enchantments and stuff. Oh my. Okay. Alright, okay. Oh my. Alright. I don't know what human token is trying to do. I'm just a wee human token trying to make it through this crazy world. You know I want it. I'm gonna be efficient. Delete some stuff from the grave, you know. What is this band? Monstrosity? I don't know. Looks like human tokens having some good fun. Skyclave apparition, shit. Alright, I'm doing it. Here it is. It's me, Mire Triton Man. Into the bin we get a 1 and a 2. Okay. Egon, God of Death. Oh my god, can you imagine just tapping once a turn to make my opponent, like, discard stuff and sack and stuff? This is good stuff. This is CGB. What's CGB? Card Gamer Banana. Alright, what's it gonna be? Human Token VIP 1314. That's a pretty cool one. Oh, where was this one before? Oh, what? Converted mana cost 4 or less. Okay, so we'll crack this. Schwamp. This is converted mana cost 2 or less, not power 2 or less. So that's actually quite good. This is any permanent. Yeah, I think I'm just going to probably just do this and pick this one up. Covert Go Blue. I don't know what Covert Go Blue is. I don't know.
The best thing about zombies is their adoring obedience.
Got him. In response, ram through. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it resolves. Okay.
Oh, you can scream if it hurts too much.
Egon, God of Death. I mean, this actually seems pretty good. Just play it and start drawing. Perfect. Just a dream. This is amazing.
Let's never cross paths again.
Alright. Alright, Skyclave. Alright, Skyclave, pal. Skyclave, old buddy, old pal. Oh, that is... très excellent. Bloodchief's Thirst. Annihilate this. Have a very scary 4/4. Feels really good. Play this one. Throne of Death. Throne of Death. Rakdos Pathways. Yes, Hitmon. Oh shit, it's a Battle Mammoth. Whenever any permanent you control becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. Alright. Beginning our upkeep, mill one. Ay, 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 ay. How can a bean become so lucky? This is just target creature you control deals damage. Okay. Alright, nice. I really like Throne of Death. Just milling me once a turn, giving me more ammunition. Oh, this is really good. Oh, yeah. Yorion is gone. Oh, yes. Because in response, technically, this Battle Mammoth wants to trample onto this, but I'm playing a Death Toucher, so this can't even swing anymore. I mean, you can commence Operation Bing Bong. That's, like, totally fine. Okay. Orvar, what do? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets one or more other permanents you control, create a token that's a copy of one of those permanents. Are you kidding me? Ah! Okay, well, you ram through on this, right? And then you create a copy of a Battle Mammoth. I mean, come on. My God. Y block with the 4/4/2. Technically, it doesn't matter. And that dies. Alright. Alright. I think we need to do anything quite yet with the Agonizing Remorse. Okay. If human token swings in, we just pass, which is fine. Now it's funny because Orvar Battle Mammoth seems to be the combo, right? There's a bunch of ram throughs, and there's a Primal Might that I think is down here somewhere. Not blocking. Solemn Simulacrum, that's fine. That is A-okay. So, this triggers, nice. Whenever opponent sacks a non-token permanent or discards permanent card, you may put a card from your graveyard onto the battlefield. Does this? Huh. I kind of feel like I just want to do this, right? I think I just want to have this one out. Swing like this. I like this quite a bit. Seems good. Okay. Remember the dex plan being built tonight? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think Azorius Control is actually going to wind up being quite good. So I'm doing that one. Alright. That feels nice. I think this is such an interesting card because it gets sacrificed on my upkeep. Holy shit, get there, city! Oh my god, get there! We've done it! We've done a thing! We've done a thing! Although, I do think that the opponent's deck was, like, actually probably better than our deck. Shit. That was a good one. That was a good old game. I do think that Agonizing Remorse makes sense as a 3 of the Mono White Weenies tonight. Ooh, Zine Games. Mono White Weenies does seem kind of like an interesting one. Okay. You know, I did that wrong. I just should have played the mountain first. Like, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, Throne of Death? Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, run the Throne of Death. Put things into the grave, huh? This is fine, this is fine. This is dangerous. Chevelle. Chevelle's an issue. Let's get rid of that. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of the Chevelle, but I just didn't want to. How many nonsense happening to me. Gee, I wonder whatever was foretold. Okay. Alright. What about Boros Dwarf Treasure? Ooh, yeah. I mean, there's literally uncountably infinitely many decks that I want to try out. Bloodchief's Thirst. Great. Look, it's Federico MTG. Nice. Finn is the poison one? Okay. Alright. Oh, I mean, this does kind of suck that I'm whiffing on my land, but, you know, maybe Get There City will be kind to us. I mean, if I get 1 black mana, I think we're in very good shape. 1 black mana is very, very good shape. C'est excellent. So, I mean, let's just kill the guy that's unbelievably scary, right? I don't see a reason not to. I don't see a reason not to. Alright, now if I draw a red source that's untapped. Do I have many? You do not. I think we'll just exchange on the Chevelle, huh? Oh, damn. Highly oh damn, look at this. See, Poison the Cup, the problem with Poison the Cup, in my eyes, is that it's creatures only. So this is why I'm just a little bit like, with it. So that's another kill creature card. Oh my god, you love to see it. You love to see it. You L-U-V-V to C-C-C it. Okay, so we actually have some big options. If I play this, this is at the beginning of the upkeep. This gets a bounty counter on it. So I'm not actually going to do that. I'm going to play Lily. And I'm going to kill this.
You had a fraction of my power. Get out.
Alright, that seems like a better play. Because then I can plus Lily, dump the Quakebringer. Hell, I can even, like, hard cast the Quakebringer and go straight into the face. Something like that. Aragoth Bloodsky. Target player searches library for a card. Okay. You know, what can you do? You know, I'm going to argue, I still think that this is the play. I still think that this is a play. Because at this point in time, Federico has a kill creature spell. There's like a 50-50 chance, roughly, of drawing a land versus a creature. It's more like 65-35, but, you know. If we just delay a turn until a creature pops out, I think we're actually in good shape. Nice. Not you. We want to try to do the non-creatures in here because Egon of Death draws with that. Yeah. There's a Scry 2. So let me plus... I have to discard one of these. Probably the Tymaret Calls the Dead.
We're doing things my
And we
way.
do have 6. Fright was just says, hey Sean, I asked you whether to buy BlackBerry or GameStop a week ago. Guess it was GameStop, huh? Listen, you know, here's... I feel like if in a random Twitch chat of a streamer who doesn't talk about finances, who's in the middle of a big new launch of a new game, or excuse me, a new version, if in that situation you're asking me, hey Sean, what stock would you get? I feel like the answer... Oh, whoops, oops. I feel like the answer is that, like, it's gone out of control. You know what I mean? It's lost its control. It doesn't make sense anymore. Nothing makes sense anymore. You know what I mean? Like what's the quote, which is that if your delivery man makes a comment about a stock, it's time to sell. You know what I mean? Isn't that one it? R Fruits is a Mire Trade, apparently just banned trading GameStop. This is so funny. It's so funny. What's Wall Street Bets? It's all so funny. It's all the funniest fucking thing, man. Yeah, that resolves.
Let's never cross.
Character Select Show says... Alright, so I swing in here for lethal, unless this is a spell. Alright, so for any of you that don't know what's happening, okay. Iceman says, can someone... What's the deal with GameStop stocks? Can someone explain? Sure, okay. Okay, let me try this as best as I can. And I still think our deck feels pretty good. We'll play it maybe 1 or 2 more times, then it's time to switch something juicy. Okay, so here's the idea. If you are something... Let's imagine something like you want to buy a house. Okay? You want to buy a house. You know, there is a process by which you go to a bank, you say, can you give me $1 million? And the idea is that in the good case... After some years, you've paid the bank back, like $2 million. They're happy because they made money. You're happy because you got a house. And there you go. That's the good case. But it's important to note that there is a bad case, right? Which is maybe you stop paying your mortgage. Maybe you stop earning as much money at your job, and you're still paying some, but the bank deems it's not enough. And what does it mean to deem it's not enough? Well, typically in the contract, it'll say something like, if you are doing X... bad, then this one. If you're doing this bad, we get to, you know, you give us your house, something like this. So, why does this relate to stocks, right? Well, because there's this thing in stocks called shorting, okay? Now, the numbers really matter here, right? The numbers actually legitimately matter. Oh, this is so horrible. I think I do maybe need to go to 25 Landos. Because I keep getting stuck on 2 and 3. So the idea is, if you buy a stock for $100 and it goes to 150, you've made $50. Assuming you buy it at 100 and then sell it at 150. Cosima. Power 2 or less. Man, I'm actually so good. So, and this is when a lot of people think about buying, stock stuff. This is kind of what you're thinking about. It's about this idea, buying, and later on selling. Oh Jesus, I can't wait for our opponent to mess this up. So let's see. Do I want to just do this? No, because then my opponent will probably Elspeth it, huh? Let's try to fill up the bins so we can get one of these out. So the idea of making money is buy low, sell high. Shorting is sell high, buy low. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute. What do you mean sell first and buy later? Well, remember what I just got done saying about borrowing money from a bank for your house, right? What you do is you borrow a stock from somebody. So I borrowed a stock. And hey, don't worry, man, I promise I'll give you your stock back later. So I borrow it at $100, and I sell it. So I now have $100, but I owe this bank a stock. Later on, when the price drops to like 50, I can buy the stock. So now I have spent $50, I have $50 left over, and I can give the stock back to the bank. Hey, everything's great. We've done it. Am I one-off on my computationings? Have I become one-off? You know, I haven't cast this yet, and I just want to do this, so I'm just going to do this. Okay. So, everything makes sense so far? Target player sacrifices. Non-land permanent, discard a card? Okay. That seems fun. Whoa. Really sick. Okay, so again, the idea is that a short, conceptually, is about if the price of the stock goes down, I make money. But you'll recall, the only way I was able to do this, about selling high and buying later, the only way I was actually able to do this is by borrowing a stock from someone to sell. That's it. It's the only way we were able to do it. And so, we're fine with that. By the way, this is our favorite play. We play this, our opponent forgets that Elspeth Conquers Death can't target Kroxa because it always gets cast for 4. Okay. So remember, this idea of shorting only works because I borrowed it from a bank, or borrowed it from a hedge fund, or whoever the hell. And so because I borrowed it, remember that house example where the bank says, look, if things are going a little bit nutty, we're not going to allow you to buy. Or we're going to take your house back. Remember how I gave that example? So if I do this, this is going to be coming back no matter what. You know, I'm going to play this. This seems fun. Remember that example I gave where the bank gets to seize your house if you don't pay them back? Well, if a bank is lending you a stock, because I, the person who borrowed the stock, is hoping it goes down, if it starts to shoot up in price, yeah. Let's take this out. Remember, it's anything that's sacrificed. Good to see you. Now, you'll remember that I borrowed the stock from someone. So what they do is they have what I'll call a bad scenario that they have covered, which is, hey, Sean, you bought it for 100, and you're happy and I'm happy if the price goes down, but if the price starts going up too much, I'm worried that you're going to go broke. Because let's say I actually don't have that much money on hand. I'm just borrowing the stock because, trust me, promise me, I'll give it back later and everything will be fine. I have 5 in here. Okay. Let us fill it in. Egon. So often, a bank that has... Oops, I forgot to attack this as menace. When you, if the price gets too high, the bank, or whoever you borrowed it from, will force you to buy and pay them back. Just like if you take out a mortgage for a house, if you stop paying, the bank forces you to hand over the house. You know what I mean? So, what is this? How does this relate to GameStop? How does this relate to GameStop? Well, it relates in the following way. And by the way, there's some details I'm leaving out, you know, like why would the bank or the financial institution want to loan me a stock to short with? Because I have to pay interest and there's fees and stuff and there's bullshit that happens. But again, the important thing is that shorting means I make money when a stock goes down, and it involves someone loaning me a stock, and they have the ability to snatch that thing right back if they think I'm a clown. This feels like a very suspect hand. I'm going to toss this back. And so, how does this relate to GameStop? Well, a number of financial institutions slash hedge funds slash degenerate gamblers that wear ties. Keep 6, and we don't want this. These people shorted the shit out of GameStop. Which, again, basically means they thought to themselves, dude, GameStop, it's doomed. The price is low. I don't remember what it was. It's at like $5. And the short sellers just bet that it'll go down. And there's a lot of sort of like, I don't know what else to say, like kind of frankly like dirty stuff that people do. If you're a short seller, you know, you can bet that the price will go down and then go on TV and be like, the company really sucks. I've done elaborate financial analysis and it's terrible. And this can in effect kind of cause the price to go down because you're saying the thing that you want to be true. Like, I think that it's probably in my interest to just play this Mire Triton. Boop, boop. I think it probably is. So, what wound up happening is Wall Street Bets, which is kind of like... I mean, what people say is that it's like if 4chan found a Bloomberg terminal. Cosimo, God of the Voyage, okay. It's just this, like, it's almost like a surrealist comedy forum about making bets on Wall Street. They just started to buy the shit out of the GameStop stock, right? Now, remember what I said about this emergency case? Remember, if a stock price goes too high, all these people that are short selling, who, you know, have been loaned a bunch of these shares, those financial institutions start to say, you know what? The price is going too high. I'm going to force you to buy to pay me my stock back. I'm going to force you to do this. But I think we all know when a lot of people are buying a stock, the price goes up. When a lot of people are selling the stock, the price goes down. So if a lot of people are shorting the stock, it means that in the future they have to buy. And in particular, if the financial institution that loaned them the share forces them to buy, this causes the price to go up, which causes more short sellers who have some stipulation in their effective stock loan, because the price keeps going up. Now more short sellers are forced to buy, which causes more short sellers to be forced to buy. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? So it's kind of like this out-of-control effect that can happen if there is a disproportionate number of people that are shorting a stock. Ozzy Beaverly says, from what it sounds like, now wouldn't now be the time to short the stock? Well, what if you... let me do a quick reset real fast. The audio's going to flicker. We're owning, man. Well, what if you bought a stock, like, and again, let's use nice round numbers. Let's say it's at 300, and you short it, and to short it, you borrow some stock from, I'll just say, a bank. The bank's loaned you a stock, so you sell it for 300, and you're waiting for that to go down to 200, and that's when you're going to sell and make $100, or excuse me, that's when you're going to buy and make $100. And the bank says, you bought it at 300. If it goes to 400, you are forced to rebuy and give me my stock back. And you go, okay, great. And then the price keeps going up, which it passes 400, which forces you to buy, so you've now lost money, and then that makes the price go up more. So it's this kind of like hilarious feedback loop. Kind of thing. Okay. Okay, Tajura Blightblade. I know what's happening here. I understand it. We all understand it. I don't need that many Quakebringers. This has been underperforming. Maybe it'll actually be good here, because I can foretell it a bit. But boy, it does seem difficult when I have so many turn 2 plays. So it looks like Human Token VIP 723. Alright, what is this? Each opponent loses life whenever creature control death touch attacks. Oh, that's right. So this is so far so fine. No big deals, no harm, no foul has gone down. Alright. Yeah, no, and there's Do any of you know the idea of leverage in your gambling? Alright, how do I want to do this? It's kind of funny, they actually all have Death Touch, which makes this quite challenging to do. So I think that what I need to do is I need to play Tymaret Calls the Dead. And then just start getting rid of these little guys. Because then I can actually trade away some of my Death Touchers for some enemy Death Touchers. And the way I'm going to describe leverage is really simple. Okay, so... Alright, it's really simple. Really simple idea of leverage, okay? You have $100. Do you want to bet $100 so that you might make 10 or might lose 10? And those are the only outcomes. Or do you want to bet $100 where if you win, you gain 20, and if you lose 20? Oh, I keep forgetting about this bastard. I gotta kill that one the next turn. Okay, so what I do is I bop this. Grim Dancer is Death Touch Menace. Okay. Oh my god, Corey Baumeister. What a delightful raid. Thank you, Corey. What a pleasure. Got the chance to do some, little, you know, work alongside Corey at the last couple of those mythic events. It was good stuff. It was fun. It was fun stuff. I think we've lost, though, so crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I can gain 1. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the idea of leverage, is that a gain 20, lose 20 is more leveraged. And then we're dead. It's more leveraged. It's more leveraged situation. And so sometimes people will instead of saying, okay, I'm going to go for the gain 20, lose 20 situation, they go for the I'm going to bet 100 where I can gain 1,000 or lose 1,000. But trust me, bro, I'm certain it's going to go up, so it's like not risking anything at all, huh? And so apparently a lot of the hedge fund folk have been... Where's the name a type that I don't own? That I don't own. Name. Or is it choose? Is it choose? Choose creature type. Creatures that aren't of the chosen type get -3/-3 until end of turn. I mean, these have been a little underwhelming. Two more games. We'll play till 5. And so the whole pickle with the GameStop stuff, as I understand it, I've not read extensively about it, but my understanding is, now that I've shared a whole story, is that there were some hedge funds, which is basically just like degenerate gamblers. There were some hedge funds that shorted GameStop with a lot of leverage. So when all of a sudden they were forced to buy, they like really had a bad time. So I'm going to Agonizing Remorse here, because I think this will allow me to plan my next few turns really well. Rimrock Knight, Robber of the Rich, Embercleave. The Embercleave is probably the one that scares me the most. Okay. We're going to chill here for a sec. I also like playing Egon for the creature side here. Oh, an axe. Okay. I think I'm going to want to do this. For black. I think. Think it I do. Oof. Fuck. Alright, let's do this. Let's see how this one goes, huh? Death Touch 6/6 for 3. This is an interesting card, isn't it? This is a really interesting card. It's a 6/6 with Death Touch. I have to sack it at the start of the next turn, but hey. Okay, so why would my opponent be willing to do this? That is... Yeah, I don't care. Like, I know. Oh boy, this is like real painful. I think this is actually the best choice. That actually is quite painful. Oh, Jesus. If I was just able to bank a land, things would be so much better. So, the hope is that I draw that... oh, yeah. I forgot. I called what I wanted to happen luck-wise and was punished. I think I need to go to 25 land. I think I need to go to 25 land. Alright. Cut this. Look at this. Land 20. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I really feel like I just need one more land. think it needs to be an untapper. Agonizing Awakening, it's not clear to me that it would be very good. We had one Agonizing earlier, and I'm not even sure it's worth the 3 damage that it's going to be 90% of the time. I'm not sure. Because I would have to pay 6 with Agonizing Awakening to get a 2-drop and a 3-drop. And Quakebringer is cool, but I don't think it's that good. Have you actually drawn Skull Raid yet? We cut it. We cut a Cabbage Stealer. And actually, I think Quakebringer might be better replaced with 2 of those. And that actually seems pretty fun. Beautiful. Alright, well, let's take a peek. Draw a card if you control a creature. Oh my god, what is going on? Okay, let's just get out. Cosma, I mean, I think this is going to be incredibly difficult to lose. I mean, if I get Tymaret Calls the Dead out next turn, like if I get an untapped land. Oh, that was so close. Alright, I'll do this one. This hand is fucking so funny, man. Alright. Bang, bang. Hey, are there any ramp Foretell cards? I'd love to see that. I think that these, like, legendary ones are really, really good. Alright, this is sick. The thing that is nice about the Quakebringers as cards is that they help guarantee that Tymaret Calls the Dead has targets. But I guess my God cards also do that as well. I think we probably have more than enough. Defeats the purpose now. Well, our vendor, there's really sort of 2 kinds of ramp. There's ramp where you're trying to get a 2 mana, or on turn 2 get a 3 mana thing out. Where you're trying to shorten the gap between now and when you get the huge stuff. Holy shit, this is so good. Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Oh, we're gonna get Tergrid down. Oh, Ermagerd, it's Tergrid. Oh. Oh, this is so amazing. Oh, whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent, look at this handful of permanents. Look at this handful of permanents that they're gonna be forced to discard. Oh my god. Holy shit, we're owning. No, no, yes. Doesn't even matter because this is getting shuffled. Oh yeah. Yes, this is awesome. I'm putting in more Tergrids, man. Screw this Quake bringing bastard, man. He's out. All right, what do I get? Alright. Yep. There we go. There it is. The beginning of your upkeep. Cool. Alright, okay. Let's go ahead and get one of these. Ah, it feels fantastic. Alright, let's do this. Seems good. Let's play one of these. Hey. Big bada bada bada. Bang. Boom. Okay. Yeah, alright. Tergrid. Oh, you fuck. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll kill you. How many cards are in the bin? Enough to play Kroxa again? Oh. Yes! Oh my god, fuck yeah, man. That was awesome! Yes, fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Jay Ryan says, couldn't see it 2 turns ago, but he lets you get the footage, man. That's true. That's true. So let's definitely peel some of these, Tergrid. You know what, why not? Tergrid made me smile a lot last turn. You know, okay, let's put in a pair of Skull Raids, right? I mean, they're pretty funny. They're pretty funny. You seen the turn 2 Ugin combo? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I sure have a dingo in my baby. Alright, we're gonna do 2 more games and that's it. Too much games. Too much games. 2 more games. Too much for 2 more. Hold on, let me click this, and this, and this. And go back to here, and click this. Alright. Oh my god, this is such a good draw. See, we don't really want that much removal with this deck. It's a mistake to put in too much removal. Like, Hagra Mauling is often a land, and our removal is like Bloodchief's Thirst, and now some Crippling Fear, but like, you have to be really, I think, incredibly careful with the discard-focused deck, that most of your removal comes in the form of discarding. So I think it's been good. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I cut the giants that I was kind of happy about having because I just don't think I have enough giants out on the battlefield to make it legit. Is this... Are you me? Okay. I think I want a Mire Triton, Tymaret. Do this slow. Yeah, the way to get Ugin on turn 2 is you have the red counter spell where you counter a card, and then you look through your deck for a card that has a different name. And then that one just gets placed onto the battlefield. Dude, Crippling Fear, what a sick ad. So I should just trade this away, no problem. If a Kroxa bins, I mean, that's amazing. Let's do the Mire Triton. Does that deck have any degree of reliability? Like, is it just lands, Stone Coils, Tybalts, and Ugins? I think, yeah. But you cast a 0-mana Stone Coil Serpent, counter your own thing, and then just, you know, cross your fingers and hope. So this is a zombie. This is a human warrior and a nightmare. I gotta be really careful. This is a human warrior. Human warrior. So I want to name Zombie, right? For the one-sided sweeper. Zombie. Okay. I mean, that's... Crippling Fear is really good. Good lord. Mill down to 4-2. Oh, that's so good. It has 0 viability. It's pure inconsistent jank. This is the funniest thing of all, is that, like, Ugin is really good when your opponent has invested, like, 6 creatures on the board, and you can play Ugin and own them. But, like, Ugin kind of sucks. Other than that, like, it's just pinging for 3 a turn. What is this doing? Destroy target non-land permanent? Oh, what? Yeah, no, I'd love to have you do that. Yeah, let's play black, and let's play Tergrid. Because now this fucking saga, when this saga sacrifices, I get it for Tergrid. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god, I love it. Oh man. Oh, it's a Grim Dancer. What up? Yeah, it's fine. It's Chevelle. Hey, Chevelle. Alright, well. I think... Hey, you know, I'm just gonna do this. Why not? Maybe I should have played the Tergrid's Lantern. Okay. It even actually gets me, oh, it only gets me a forest. Oh, you're gonna put it on this? Oh, aren't you cool? Alright. Alright, yeah, they gain Death Touch on a turn. That's pretty cool. Who do I want to kill? Yeah, I think I'll kill, probably just Chevelle. I think that seems like a good one to kill. And he hovers over it! Oh, Mr. Clintastic has to hover over Tergrid. That's like my favorite thing ever. Oh my god, who says I can... Oh, I can see the devastation across the table. Oh man, with all these sagas, this is really good. Woo! This is it. Oh my god, wow. Mr. Clintastic is long. Mr. Clintastic, excuse me, is short in GameStop right now, let me tell you that much. Oh, absolutely crushed. Ripped to shreds. Well, let me look up what GameStop's at. Oh yeah, stock went up 200 today. Alright. It looks okay, right? Because I can play Egon on turn 1. You just killed his inner child? I know, let me tell you. Next time that person just sees an empty swing, he's just going to sigh heavily. Not think about childhood joy of swinging, but instead think of horror movies where there's abandoned parks everywhere. I don't know, it's probably... Finally found a dope counter to ECD? I know. They sack it, the thing comes back, I just kill it. Uh-oh. Alright. Why is that 1 mana? I don't know. I don't know Lloyd Smith. It's really great. Love Tergrid. How are the games going today? Well, Kraid, we really lost really badly in Sealed. We went 1-6. Then we switched on over to Constructed Standard, which is quite honestly, it's like our thing. It's like our forte. And then things have been going much better. Much better. We need to get land. Thanks, Giant. You play is super cheap. Oh my god. I'm gonna play Egon, God of Death, man. I think this is actually very hard for my opponent to deal with. Is there anything where we can get lands from the graveyard? Maybe. I don't know if we need to. This is just exile 2 cards, so I can just go land Triton. I mean, I have a Tymaret Calls the Dead in hand. I'll take that damage, it's fine. Draw a card, you may reveal a giant card from your hand. Yeah. Alright, let's get some Calamity Baron coming down. Calamity is coming. Seems right, you know? And land? Ooh, and it's a good land, too. Oh, yeah. Seems like a good one to have. Alright, let's just go ahead and destroy this, right? Swinging for a penny. Next giant that comes down is cheap. Cheap. I mean, this is some pain that we're unleashing on Human Token VIP 714. For any of you that don't know, Wizards does these early access events, and they, you know, there's a lot of releases that are coming. well, I should say, you have seen that there are a lot of releases that go on, right? Alright, let's put that in the bin. Like, you can see that there's tons of releases coming out, like, all the time, you know? And so, they generally have these early access events, and, you know, like, leading up to when they happen, you know, there's a lot of excitement among a lot of people, but it's a lot of organization to do when they're trying to get, you know, new servers up and whatever. Long story short, they changed, the process from our end as broadcasters about, you know, how you participate in that, and just like, you know, making it more organizationally sensible. You know, like having a nice Discord server where we can have all of our, you know, things answered. It's actually really, really nice. And I say all this because one of the things that they wanted to do was generate a whole bunch of accounts to get people in. And they called us human tokens, which is hilarious. And then VIP, because we're important. And then we could reach out to them, and we could get that changed and get that all taken care of. And I didn't. A lot of people didn't. Because again, it's sort of a new thing. People trying to... A new process for downloading and all this stuff, you know. It's so fucking funny. It's just like, human token, VIP. I like being human token. 1072. Wow, we have double red. I mean, this is incredible. Il est incroyable. Okay, so what's the next thing that we're going to be playing, huh? Because we're going to switch after this game, much to my chagrin. I like this deck quite a bit. We've been owning with it. But we can have Is It Giants, Azorius Control. There is options to do things like Gruul Land Destruction. It's some sort of red-based Gnome Treasures deck. There's Red Ramp. You know, there's like a lot of stuff that we can do. There's also Selesnya tokens. So, do me a favor. We have emotes here for you use day before, but then day white. Or day blue, black, red, green. Use just one emote. What does this guy do? Untap each snow permanent you control. Oh, that's like so cool. Oh, that's like highly awesome. Wow, that's like a ramp kind of looking ass thing, huh? So if you could just say the color that you want me to focus on using one emote only. Not yet. I'm sorry. Hold off. Hold yourselves off. If you could do me the great honor of doing that. And you can do, like, multiple colors, like green, blue, but don't go green, 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 green. Okay, ready, set, go. Oh, I see. You can untap all your lands. You can do, like, some snow-ass shit. Ooh, look at this. So it looks like I'm seeing quite a bit of red. Quite a bit of red, blue. Oh, this is really nice. This is a great way to pull. We're going to decline this because we want to actually exile everything in order to cast. Okay, so it looks like we're going to do something base red. Seems good. That seems pretty nice. So yeah, it's looking like, it's like, is it? Okay, so this is great. So we've narrowed it down. Almost everyone had some reds in there. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. So do we want to do Is It Giants, or do we want to do Red Dwarfs? Now just say that. Is it Giant, or Red Dwarfs? Or Big Red? Probably going to go the Dwarves. Okay, fuck yeah, you guys. Fuck yeah, look at this. Dwarfs, red dwarfs. Wonderful. Alright, you may play target snow permanent card from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield tapped. Alright, so we have just this disgusting, foul-eared wench. So, what I do is step 1, attack. I kind of want to play Elspeth's Nightmare here. Damn. Okay. Giant. Ooh, dude. Rakdos discard turned out really nice. Giant. Bam. Oh, I gotta export this list for my own evil, devious purposes. Saying zombie none of yours will die? Is this a zombie? Oh! Because it's a 6/6, it means it lives through it no matter what oh my god. I didn't realize that this game was just so high skill. It's a really high skill game, is what that one is. I mean, it's hard to even imagine a game that is as high skill as this one. Alright, let's do this. Beep. I'm just gonna do this now, you know. Just start filling up that graveyard. My god, this token, it was a zombie, because if I said zombie, then the zombie wouldn't have taken damage, and my god would have, but he's a 6/6, so he was, When things are escaped, they become zombies, right? No, no. You wouldn't be, it's just that... Oh, shit! Where my Tergrid? Where the frick is my Tergrid? Alright, well let's start taking some peeks. Peek. Great. Bloodchief's Thirst, opponent's graveyard. Let's get the Sculptor of Winter. Exile everything. Bang, 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 bang. Perfect. And to the bin with the Bloodchief's Thirst. Whoa. Wow, you get a Sculptor of Winter. Wow, look at that. Wow. What? Show me what you got. All right, I think we're doing. You know what? This deck is just too fun right now. It's humming. It's humming along. We're gonna see if we can do some real dwarfy action coming up next. And by the way, we're gonna do a full day, 1 to 7 tomorrow, and a full day, 1 to 7 on Friday, of all Kaldheim, all the Kaldheim. Okay. Now, next week, we are doing Call of the Sea on Monday evening. Monday morning is What the Deck, with me and Brian Kibler. It's back. It's going to be at the end of every month. Technically, start of February. It's going to be February 1st tomorrow, but whatever. It's going to be Giants versus Dragons, because there's a whole lot of new Giants that have just come into Kaldheim. Submit a historic legal deck to us. on our Discord. We'll be sifting through those on Thursday and Friday. How do you like the set so far? Well, Captain Scruff, I always love when there's a new set, when there's rotation, whatever. You understand what I'm trying to say to you. Can we house ban Uro? I mean, we will never really pick Uro in our decks, like, really. This is a green and white, so we probably do want the Bloodchief Stirs, because those are the Selesnya colors. No. Uh-oh. You gain life equal to its power. I like how I took one quick moment to think before making a snap judgment, and I was like, well, it does seem kind of like a token color. Instantly rewarded. I love it. Probably enough gods to make some god tribal deck, too. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Bang, bop, boom. Temple calls the dead. Bop, bam, pow, boom, bah. Can we just appreciate how consistently Temple calls the dead has just gotten there? It's amazing. Hey, have a good day, Iceman. You know, Iceman, I hope you have a fantastic day, because I'm having a good day. I'm having a good day. Maybe your World Tree with new Arcana adaptation. Yeah, no, we gotta do some World Tree shenanigan. Some 5-color Shrine World Tree, stupid garbage. Yeah, you know, let me just, we're gonna just play Kroxa on, if you get a Kroxa on turn 4, it's hard to lose. It's hard to lose, man. Zeres says, just subs so I can say thank you for being a source of happiness in the final 2 weeks before PhD submission. Oh, yeah. You're gonna get there, Zeres. You're gonna get there. Just getting your PhD in, man. Attack! Alright, great. Alright, Sean, remember to declare zombie. Oh, you gonna do some sweet moves for me? Move for me. I'll move for you. Whoa, what a tough guy. Serious behavioral neuroscience. Fun times. Man. Anyone who's doing some brain studies definitely is in good shape in this. In this here market. You're doing what now? No, I don't feel like falling for it. I don't feel like falling for it. Alright, well, I mean, It's Tergrid. Well, it is a Tergrid. Alright, I mean, I got a Hagra Mauling. This creature you control becomes target, makes an insect. That's fine. So, I think I do swing like this. Because I think the human token VIP 723 is kind of swinging for the fences. I'm not going to do this now because I think we're in a good position. This is a +1/+1 counters deck. Oh, yeah. Okay. Exile a creature with the greatest power among creatures target opponent controls. So we have a pair of these in here, so I can play Skilly Swilly Lily. Can you just imagine the joy that will be on our face if we can play a Tergrid next turn? I mean, we'll be able to get Fall of the Imposter. We'll be able to make double discards. I mean, this is amazing. Oh. Oh, man. All right.